Hello, শোনা যাচ্ছে? The game 2 of upper bracket first match between Akatsuki and MeMe team is on its way. The first match is owned by Team Akatsuki. MeMe team banning out Husker and Void Spirit, whereas Akatsuki banning out Arcodin and Spuck as the first two bans. Razia being the captain of Team Akatsuki and Rock Robin being the captain of MeMe team. MeMe team picks Grimstroke as their first pick. Akatsuki will be replying with two of their
seconds.
Radhe had a really good anti-match game in the last match. Akatsuki replied with the Leech first pick, same as the last game.
Seconds.
The MeMe team made a change in their lineup for the memes playing this game in place of TJ, who was playing Shaman the last match.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Akatsuki picked Clockwork as the second pick. Pretty strong position 4 hero.
Juggernaut.
Even MeMe team instantly replied with a Juggernaut.
It is Radiant's ban.
It's a pretty strong lane. Grimstroke and Juggernaut is a pretty strong lane in this meta, having very good killing potential.
It is Dyer's
MeMe team bans out Troll Warlord, whereas Akatsuki bans out Outspirit. Akatsuki has already revealed their position 5 and position 4 supports.
Seconds remain. Radiant's turn to ban.
OD being banned by MeMe team.
Turn to ban.
An instant ban of Night Stalker coming from Team Akatsuki. Are we gonna see another anti-match game coming from Team Akatsuki?
Might be.
It is Radiant's ban.
It's a slug ban coming from MeMe team.
Seconds remain.
So far, no one has touched Beastmaster for bans or picks. Surprised.
Radiant must choose.
Akatsuki has banned Underlord. Beastmaster, after people are saying that after the Necronomicon ban, after the removal of Necronomicon, Beastmaster will be nerfed, but with the Aghanim upgrade, the Beastmaster is even more stronger in this patch.
10 seconds.
And that too in the mid lane. Many international teams are picking first phase picking Beastmaster or banning out Beastmaster, because it's really impossible to play against a Beastmaster once he has Agony. Also, the damage stacks that has been added with the wild access, pretty tough to lane against a Beastmaster.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Akatsuki going for an offlane Enigma, I guess. This is a position 3 Enigma, probably.
Radiant's turn to pick.
An
An
instant
instant
reply
response.
by MeMe team picking up Rubik. It's pretty easy to steal a black hole in.
Seconds.
Is it a position 3 Enigma or a position 4 Enigma? That we need to see.
Dyer's must remain.
Probably it will be a position 3 Enigma.
Ursa warrior.
Akatsuki picked Ursa as their carry.
I think Pangolier is quite strong as an offlaner for meme team.
Yeah.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Dyer's turn to ban.
Tinker.
Tinker,
It's that
okay.
the Tinker pick coming from Meme Team is one of the like a patent hero for Razor. He used to spam Tinker in his MMR matches, as far as I know.
10 seconds remain.
So the Meme Team is left with their offlane pick, whereas Akatsuki is
5
left with the mid pick.
seconds.
We need to see what Akatsuki picks after seeing the Tinker pick in the mid lane.
Which are the good heroes against Tinker?
It is Dyer's ban.
Seeing the pick, Storm Spirit will be a good pick against Tinker,
Storm
but the
ban.
ban Storm Spirit,
Zeus is also good.
this is also good. Yeah.
Agna is also good.
Akatsuki banning out
10
Mars.
seconds. 5 seconds remain.
What will be the last ban coming from Meme Team? I guess it may be an Ember
It is
ban.
Radiant's
No,
ban.
it's a Viper ban. It's a Viper ban coming from Meme Team.
This guy can take Invoker maybe.
But what I feel that
10 seconds
Tinker
remain.
somehow counters Viper in lane, so there was not
5
much
seconds
necessity
remain.
to ban Viper. Yes, because Viper is not that good against spammers in lane. In the
Dyer's
early
turn
stage, if
to
Tinker
kill.
maxes the first and second skill, it's pretty hard for Viper to stand in lane against a Tinker. Akatsuki bans out Centaur as the last ban.
They can take Beastmaster, right? They're good combination.
10
But
seconds.
Beastmaster in offlane versus a Ursa, I don't think it will be a pretty good idea because in the
5
recent meta,
seconds.
Beastmaster is much more efficient in the mid lane
Radiant
rather than in the
must
offlane.
choose.
So Meme Team picked Sand King as their offlaner. So it will be a Rubik Sand King offlane, Tinker mid, and Juggernaut will be going with Grimstroke. Akatsuki replied with a Zeus pick in the mid lane. So it's a game 2 between Akatsuki and Meme Team is on its way. Let's see who takes match 2.
So whose draft do you favor?
Just by looking at the draft, Akatsuki's draft is is a bit harder to execute rather than Meme Team. So it all comes down to execution.
Black hole.
But this Enigma needs to take care of Rubik. That like he needs to keep Rubik in his black hole, or else the Rubik can turn around the gank pretty easily.
Tomograph on you.
Prepare for battle.
আমারটা দেখাচ্ছে না কেন, কাউকে কন্ট্রোল করতে পারছি না কেন, ওটা কি হলো? Their passivity হয়ে গেছে. I need to quit Dota, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm reconnecting. The game is locked in the player perspective mode. I need to relog. reconnect into the game. The game is paused and I cannot move the camera. I need to quit the game. These bugs, man.
Both teams going on the opposite sides of the map. Secure the boundaries on their sides.
Thirty seconds to battle. 10 players compete for ultimate glory.
Radiant still has one ward in the shop. They've opted to buy only one ward right now. And they planted. Oh, the other one is planted here. Just level 1 rocket.
No, no, no.
Interesting. The Lich blocked his own camp
Never
and he
reach.
still didn't get the sentry.
Stop it.
Wow. So the sentry remains there and the camp stays blocked.
Okay, I'm back.
Can you move?
Yeah, I can. I need to restart Dota.
And I'm putting it
Again?
to you.
So as you can see, Zeus having a pretty easy lane in the mid lane.
I mean, it's Zeus, like, he's definitely going to get last hits in his game.
Yeah. Nice tanking by the Zeus in the mid lane just to keep the creep equilibrium onto his own cliff.
So this Enigma is pulling ahead on XP over the job.
Yes. What are your views of being a mid laner? Like now doing a mid lane is pretty much easy, isn't it? With water runes coming at every 2 minutes, with bounty rune
So,
every 3 minutes.
so
Utterly
how I
defeated.
see it is that what Iceproc did is that he removed the tango sharing. So
Okay.
he balanced it with these water runes. So like it doesn't run out of reason that easily.
Both the carries are doing fairly well. In fact, all the 6 cores are doing pretty well in their lane. It's a cog used by Clockwork, forcing out the spin of Juggernaut.
Oh,
Whereas both
I
bot
missed the first.
lane, yeah, I also missed the first blow. This Clockwork is dead, yeah. I think this Enigma will also die.
Yeah, he's dead. Grimstroke has a boost.
Yeah, this Enigma.
Into the shadows.
So as we can see that the dire side, that is meme team, have also like changed their roles for this match. Last game, Rock Robin was playing the carry role. This game, he is playing support Grimstroke.
So the sentry war is still going on and Lich is still unable to block this camp. So it's been like 6 minutes. Full value on that sentry. हेलो क्या चल रहा है
Match is
चलो
live.
चीज लाइव अरे यार मैं खुशी का खबर लेके आया था
So it's a Invirun used by Zeus. Oh my god, that Tinker is so very dead.
the tips coming
Friendly.
out
Yeah, it's a friendly tip coming from Zeus, I guess.
Smurf on Smurf tipping finally Lich finds the ward. Oh my god, it's been like 6 minutes, so
Now
that's
he
like
is
3
destroying. Now he is destroying his own sentry ward. He needs to destroy his own sentry ward so that.
yeah because it's blocking.
You're a loser.
Like this feud works that the value has added, like denying your own sentry ward, observer ward if you have placed inside your camp by mistake or for dewarding. Is really helping the support life, I guess.
Yeah, like it's also like an anti-toxic
Yeah.
initiative.
If by me, yeah, if in a pub game your support deliberately places sentry wards or observers in your camp and try to be toxic, you can just deny it.
And the epicenter was kind of like quite useless. They weren't able to kill anyone.
And all of them are running behind the Sand King to kill the Sand King, I guess.
They don't have detection, so he can just stay there. He
But the
decides to
Sand King
run.
was under the tower. The Sand King is dead. It's a like worth trade coming from the Radiant side.
Yeah, definitely. They
It's
got
a,
two kills out of.
yeah. It's a position three dying, position five dying for a position three. So totally worth it.
Do you think this skill will hit correct? 114 Tinker against Zeus?
Tinker will be just farming the creeps, farming, clearing the creep rods. Probably he will be stacking the NC in no time, or maybe his support will be
They,
stacking the NC camps.
I don't see any stabs right now.
Yeah,
It's working.
There's an ancient stab. Okay, there's a stack here. So I don't like Ace Boot and Battle Fury combination on any hero. They definitely want a power trips and Battle Fury.
yeah. You can go for a power trade Juggernaut with the 20 movements with talent if you
Dire's
need
top
that
tower is
movements
in
with.
danger.
Okay.
So black hole committed by
Miracle cancel.
Enigma. That was a pretty bad black hole coming from Enigma. That was
So,
totally not necessary. You can't solo kill them, both of them. So
Radiant should look to their
so do you
bottom
think
tower
Phase Boot
for
is
support.
necessary in this game or just
Radiant have
considering the
fortified
picks on
their
Radiant?
structures
Like
against
apart from
attack.
Ursa, does anyone really hurt him
yeah,
physically?
so in this game, it was not this Facebook was not a necessary item for Juggernaut. He can go for power trade and go for the
Radiant's
20 at
top
movement
tower
speed talent
is
instead of
under
that
attack.
plus 5 all stats, and he would have done pretty good in this lane. And also with the power trade, the attack speed you receive is somehow improves your farming speed with Battle Fury. So I personally prefer going for a power trade instead of a Facebook with Juggernaut.
Radiant's top tower is in danger.
Maybe
Dire's
he's
middle
trying
tower
to
is
do a
under
combo with
attack.
Grimstroke. That's why he wants to Phase Boot. Get on top of the targets more easily.
But
Smart
that
money.
Grimstroke anyhow gives you that movement speed bonus, and also Juggernaut have a pretty good movement speed. So I don't think Facebook was really necessary in this game.
Fight. Denied.
10 minutes in kind of even for both teams. Like Radiant has a slight lead. No damage taken on either of the mid towers.
The BOT is completed by Tinker. It's pretty good timing. It's 11-minute BOT by Tinker.
Considering he died one time.
Yeah,
Will he
Yeah.
die again? No, no. Oh, no.
they are going on the Ursa,
Radiant's
which
bottom
Ursa will
tower is
survive.
under attack.
I don't
Ursa
think he
uses
will.
his ultimate. Yeah, he will survive. He has already used his first kill. Sir, ultimate. So no.
Dire's
The
middle
rocket from
tower
Tinker
is
kills
under
that Ursa.
attack.
What's wrong?
Now they're all
Who's
jumping
this?
behind that leech.
Gears.
Frost Blast being stolen by Rubik.
Wait, he says wait.
Lagged. The Ursa deceit.
Oh,
The
they find the
blink.
stack here. They find the stack here. This is big.
Yeah.
They're
The
gonna take this
Sanking
stack.
gonna stake all. Yeah, the
That's a
Sanking
triple
gonna
stack.
stake. Yeah.
It's like looking hopelessly towards the stack and wondering what to do.
The Tinker is almost done with his Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Tinker. Enigma is almost done with his Blink Dagger.
I don't like Blink Dagger Rush. There are so
If
many
you're
better
playing,
items he could go.
Yeah, if you are playing with if you are playing a position 3 Enigma, you can go for some sustainability items rather than rushing on to Blink as a first
Ex-
item.
Exactly. So you can go
You can
Greaves,
you
BKB, Lotus.
uh, rather than Greaves, I think a pipe would have been a better item this game. Looking at the amount of magical damage that I am magical damage output that are coming from Tinker and Sand King and Grimstroke, I think pipe would have been a good item because the Radiant
Yeah,
side
sure.
anyhow will be reading a pipe.
Yeah,
So
they need it definitely.
Enigma has queued pipe after the
Radiant's
dagger.
bottom tower is
So
in danger.
once he gets his dagger, he will be going for a pipe rush, I guess.
So Lich, all that time Lich
Maybe
had during
Link's
the pause
bottom
to think
tower
about
is
it,
under
and he
attack.
still went for defending the step and died.
I think Leech wanted to take
Radiant's
the
bottom
get the
tower
XP
is
of
in
the
danger.
stacks. So it's a
Dire
3-man
should
smoke coming
look
from
to
the
their
Radiant
bottom
side,
tower.
coming from the Dire side, and they're thinking about ganking
Radiant's
the
bottom tower is
I
under
think Flock
attack.
will
siege, I
block that
guess.
smoke. Yeah, he will be tanking that smoke.
Yeah, this clock is pretty much dead.
That is, I think, worth it for Radiant. Like that support block the smoke fight.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
They are now aiming for the mid lane tower, but I highly doubt whether they will be
Should
able
look
to
to their
take that
bottom
tower.
tower.
I mean, it will be a laborious push because they don't have any sort of pushers.
Radiant's top tower
This
is under
Grimstroke
attack.
and is so very dead.
The revenants of my people will wash over this land.
But
The
on
Radiant's
battlefield
middle
the
is
tower is in
almost,
danger.
as we can see, Juggernaut is yet to complete his Battle Fury, whereas Ursa has
Radiant's top tower
is
is
already
under
done with his
attack.
Battle Fury.
yeah, but
He will no
Ursa
more
has
be.
naked boots and this guy has face boots.
Yeah,
Radiant's bottom
I
tower
think
is
it's
yeah.
in danger.
even out.
But in the long run, ultimately Ursa gonna benefit if both of them continues farming.
I don't think so. I think Jup can outfarm Ursa because of his superior movement speed and attack speed. Oh, he didn't take the movement speed talent. He took the stats talent. Okay.
The Radiant glyph is now active.
This leech is so very dead.
Dire should look to their top
He just
tower.
literally gave up.
Another self-styled king meets his end.
So if you are making a phase boot, it's okay to go for the +5 all stacks talent.
No,
Whereas
no,
if you are
no, no,
going,
no. I think he should go all in and go for the movement speed talent definitely.
The last game, Robin made one lace, all all movement talent.
I mean, 5 stats isn't all that value. Like 20 movement speed is like a difference between escaping from a gank or even getting catching a hero.
The true heroes are the ones who wait all the way.
Stay frosty.
So Juggernaut reconnects into the game.
The quest for ultimate glory continues.
It's a hook shot coming from Clockwork. He's jumping onto the Sand King.
Dire's middle
There's a
Oh, that's a
nice black
nice
hole,
black
nice
hole.
three,
Nice black hole.
the nice 3-man black hole coming from Enigma.
tower is under attack.
I guess the Blink Dagger paid off in the end.
Okay, the Tinker is dead. Tinker is so very dead.
That's a
Nice
huge
rocket
fight.
from nice rocket from Clockwork, giving the vision of Tinker, and it's being followed up by the Malefice coming from
Little hope for
Enigma.
Radiant's middle tower.
But they do give like they're taking a lot of damage on the mid tower.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle
someone needs to
tower
tip
is
in the
under
mid lane and
attack.
defend that tower.
Dire
Because
I guess they don't care about the mid tower.
Dire have fortified their
the mid tower
structures
opens up
against
the
attack. Radiant should
map
look
pretty
to
much.
their middle tower.
So Enigma TPs, but this
That's
Juggernaut
not enough.
uses
Radiant's middle tower is no
brute
So they
force
don't
the
even
tower.
get this tower. So like all those kills and all that nice team fight, they didn't get any objective out of it.
Bold and sweet.
The Tinker is pretty much close to his Blink Dagger. He's almost done with it.
And both teams have really like terrible pushing abilities. Like this team has Jug only, and that team has
Dire's middle tower.
Enigma,
Enigma, which is kind of meh.
yeah. So looking at the dire side, have all three of the Hujos of the dire side have TP'd into the bot lane.
Forces.
So it's a nice decision by the Radiant side. By the time the dire side are in the position, they would have already taken the Roshan, I guess. Yeah.
Radiant's
Yeah, I don't think they're even aware of it. There's no scan coming up.
Yeah, there's a scan coming from the dire side. But by that, oh my god, why isn't taking the Roshan?
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh my god.
Okay, he loses the Aegis, and also I think he will lose his life.
Yeah,
Jug has
He's
an
dead.
Omni Slash.
Dire's courier has been killed.
that's a pretty bad fight.
Okay, Ursa, I don't know what happened.
Ursa just forgot to remove that Ironwood branch and make slot for the Aegis.
I mean, Ironwood branch is pretty important to be there.
So all the lead that the Radiant side had after that excellent bot lane fight and also that Roshan is nullified.
But they do get the mid tower.
Yeah.
I mean, these both the teams don't prioritize the mid tower. Give it up.
The Enigma is pretty close to his pipe. So after this pipe, they will be getting a lot of sustainability in team fights.
But he will always have the threat of the Rubik, right? This Enigma, like throughout the game.
Yeah, so the Enigma needs to focus the Rubik into the black hole rather than targeting other heroes. You just need to focus the Rubik before using the black hole.
Okay,
The
Rubik,
Clockwork
Rubik gets
jumping
caught
into the
out of
Rubik,
position. They're gonna punish this.
but the Rubik is dead, I guess. Yeah, the Rubik will die. It's a 3-man
That's a
black
huge
hole.
amount of damage from the Sand King. And Ursa dies.
The Tinker is also dead, I guess.
And he
No, the
might just
Tinker will
survive.
survive.
So there was no follow up in that black hole by the because
Yeah.
There was
Ursa
no
got
follow
caught
up.
in the Sand King epicenter.
The black hole was pretty good, but
Yeah.
the follow-up, there was no follow-up to that fight.
The fight was quite chaotic because the Sand King got the Ursa on the other side.
So they needed to complete their pipe before just rushing onto smoke and gank. They could have easily waited out for the enemy to complete his pipe and then gone for the team fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Because if you had that pipe, then the fight would have been a different one. Sand King would not have been a difference in the fight once the pipe is done.
Juggernaut is slowly pulling ahead of the Ursa in terms of net worth. And Zeus is way behind. He's like sixth on the net worth chart.
A fitting bounty.
Boom! There it goes.
They needed that leech
Bottom tower is
chain
under
thrust
attack.
along with that black hole to win the fight. So
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
the Ursa is going for a BKB the next item. Tinker making a 4-staff and going for his agony. Whereas Ursa going for a BKB as the next item after Sanj. The Clockwork already also made a casual hood just to survive in fights. The Zeus is also like 1800 gold away from Aghanim Scepter. Once the Aghanim is done, at least Zeus can give some sort of follow up apart from that ulti in the black hole of Enigma.
There's smoke on the dash side.
I think the Radiant side will be evading the gank pretty easily.
No, I
But
think
the
Zeus
Zeus is
is
moving in the wrong direction.
Zeus
No,
might
no, no, he survives.
think about
They just
Is
they
under
guess that
attack.
the dire side has smoke probably, and they
Even
evaded the
I
smoke gank
like
pretty
a good
easily.
bobble.
The Ruvik dividing that position showed their like they are in the bottom side of the map. Clockwork making Blade Mail as his next item, whereas Sand King has completed his pipe.
Players here.
The Radiant side is focusing on the BKB of Ursa. They are just trying to evade the ganks as much as possible.
he will have it in 1 minute and a
Radiant's
half.
bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
and let
attack.
Ursa complete his BKB.
I'll take that as tribute.
Also, the Zeus is like 1000 gold away from his Aghanim Scepter. Once Zeus is done with this Aghanim, the damage output from coming from the Radiant side will be
This will fix me right up.
pretty huge.
The Sand King Sand King has his pipe also.
Yeah. So into 23 minutes into the game and only a little above 3k lead into the, not much net worth lead in the game.
And both the teams are opting not to fight that much. So, like they're evading the fights.
They are just waiting for some of the basic items for their cores. Like they waited for Ursa to make complete his battle BKB, whereas now once the BKB is done, the Radiant side has smoke and are looking for team fight.
Grimstock might just
This
tank this gank, which is alright in my opinion.
yeah, being a position 5, they left their Grimstroke. They understood that killing Grimstroke won't be a worth
Do it with flair.
target doing a 5-man smoke.
Sand King might get caught. Decides to move.
Dire
Okay.
are scanning for enemies.
The Sand King has a pipe together, so I
That's
don't know whether
a hard target to kill. I don't think it made like that. Slash comes out.
This Juggernaut, you need to keep the healing word. This Ursa dived a bit too much.
Is your true value realized?
The black hole was not used. You can see that the once the pipe was used, the Sand King epicenter did next to no damage in the team fight. Tinker is running behind that leech, and the leech is dead.
I think that cast range. Wow.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, that's a missed black hole.
Did he steal it? Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, he got the black hole. But the
Yeah, but
clockwork caught that Rubik.
yeah, he dies there.
This,
Interesting turn of events.
Time is it? It's killing time.
the Zeus got the haste running behind the Tinker. The Zeus is pretty much close in completing his agony.
And Jug is also very close to completing it. He has it.
I had no idea why the Enigma suddenly jumped into the second tower and used his black hole. Even if you had caught one or two heroes in the black hole, no way they could have killed them. The Clockwork needs to find that Tinker rather than going for that Sand King. Clockwork needs to find that Tinker. Clockwork is the only hero who can find that Tinker in team fights. So
I think the problem with Tinker is that if you kill him once and then you go high ground, it's incredibly hard for the Tinker team to defend
yeah.
because they depend on that hero so much.
Also, Tinker has gone for 4 staff. So even if the Clockwork jumps onto Tinker, the Tinker can survive using his 4 staff and coming out of the cog.
Also not opting to go for a Bling Dagger, but as you can see, he's getting kited a lot. in this one.
I don't understand why the course like Juggernaut Ursa doesn't prefer going for Magic Wand. It's such a value item. Even Enigma didn't go for a Magic Wand. So
Definitely better than the stuff.
yeah.
And that Ironwood branch was again. But Ironwood branches are important. Even
Once
at
they saw
25.
that this leech is so off position, he's dead. So as soon as they saw that the black hole is down on the Radiant side, they just opted to go for the Roshan fight. On the Radiant side in no way can contest the Roshan at this point. They should just simply give up and push out the lanes. They should not just go and take the Roshan fight, I guess.
Looks like they won.
The Ursa is thinking about going into the Roshan fight, I guess.
Be a huge mistake.
It will be a huge mistake if he jumps.
Roshan is fallen to the dire.
I mean, Clock trying it is fine, but Arsa shouldn't go in. Okay, he goes in.
Where'd you get those wonderful toys?
Killing spree!
Man proposes. God
Lich can use his ultimate.
Double kill!
Whoa, okay.
There's a double laser coming from Tinker with the Greenstroke ultimate. That was a pretty bad decision making.
In Clock going for it is fine. Heal the
Yeah.
heal is not suddenly.
Also, Lich didn't use his ultimate. He had the
Radiant's middle tower is under
Chain
attack.
Frost, but he
Radiant's
preferred not to
structures
use
are
it.
fortified.
Also, one more thing: the Radiant side are not breaking the healing word that's coming from Jack.
They don't have anyone to break it. Like, who will break that one? Like, it can't be Lich, it can't be Zeus. Who will do it?
this Juggernaut.
He has an Omni Slash, he has an Aegis.
Good
Also uses
service as
Enrage
well.
and then uses BKB.
He needed to use that BKB for the Tinker.
He had the
Like the,
Enrage on. He would have already had 5 buff on him. Anyway, like
you know,
now it's very hard for him to defend.
still they have used out. They have denied the Aegis from
Radiant's top tower is
Juggernaut.
under attack.
Enigma is dead, I guess. No, it's a black
Rubik
hole.
has
Nice black hole committed.
Spree. Own it.
Rubik has it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The Radiant side, the Dire side can go for high ground. It's a nice,
And there
nice
is a
black
black
hole,
hole.
nice 3-man black hole, nice 3-man black hole coming from Rubik.
Double kill.
And it's pretty much GG, I guess.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Rubik showing the team, the Rubik showing the Radiant side how to use a black hole.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under
I mean
attack.
that's just it, like that's the value for that pick. Like one black hole and they get the racks on it.
Radiant's middle barracks
Like
are
that's
under
only the
attack.
only time you use the black hole after stealing it from Enigma.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
30 minutes into the game and it's already been mega done by the Radiant is the Dire side.
Tower is under attack.
I had such plans.
They have an 18k lead.
Juggernaut!
Who's YOLOing into 5 heroes?
Dominating. Own it.
Nice.
Dominating.
Look at
Yeah.
their size, so small.
GG's squad.
It seems a lifetime.
I didn't understand why the Radiant side chose to take fights even when they know that their black hole is down. So there's no point of taking fights.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Victory!
Is this